I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing well. I'm grateful. It could be way worse. So I'm grateful. I hope y'all doing well. We're going to get some messages. Let's see what the Most High has for the collective and myself. Um, I'm asking the Most High God speaks through me, gives me clarity on what we're needing to know. Assist us with the knowledge, oh God. Ooh, it's a hot mess in here. But it's all good. So yeah, we're gonna get some messages. Most High God, speak through me as I gain clarity on what the collective is needing to know at this time. Cause baby, whatever is need to be known right now, God, I'm asking that you speak through me. And thank you for all you do. I ask that you protect me and the collective from all negativity, all projections, oh God, that is being sent at this time. I'm asking that people learn how to deal with their pain, oh God. Deal with what they're going through, oh God. Face their issues, oh God. And allow themselves to heal, oh God. Open up their heart to heal. I'm asking that you soften the hearts of the wicked. Having them realize where they are spiritually, mentally, energetically, oh God. We need you right now. What's up, Galactic Goddess? I'm asking that you come through for the collective, oh God. Bring in clarity. What's up, Precious? I'm good. How are you? And everybody, what's up? So yeah, God, I'm asking that you come through for us. What we need to know, what's important right now. Definitely karmic energy. This card tried to come out, put it back in, and it came out again, child. We got Moon in reverse, and we have Soul Tribe. Thank you, God. We got Rebel on the back, so we may be speaking on that. Nomophobe. Okay, Flexor, the boss, the mask, the therapist. So we're gonna use like these three. I'm gonna put these to the side. And then on the back, we got Rebel and the Path. Ooh, I love the Path. Okay. So we'll see about these cards in a second. But we're going to child. We going to get it together. I'm telling you, we're going to get it together. Okay, so we're going to use that. And then we're going to get an oracle message. And then move forward. Let's see. Most High God, give me a message out of this oracle deck on what we're needing to know. Give us some guidance. And also speak to those who are needing a message at this time, oh God. I'm asking that if anyone is in a live that could not be feeling at their best, if anyone is in a live who needs healing, clarity, whatever it may be, oh God, I'm asking that you give messages of clarity and peace, calming. This is not for entertainment. These messages are not for entertainment. I'm just gonna let you know that now. So my messages are for healing purposes only. And I don't like to entertain. Like, I'm not about to sit here and, you know. So if you're here, come and get your healing. This is your medicine right here, okay? So yeah, we all need it, all right? So I'm not here to entertain nobody. But anyway, let's see. Let's get some messages, oh God. Let's see. What do you need us to know? All right, so we got strategy planning. Okay. So it says, your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Ashe. Anything else, ancestors? Anything else? All right, self-doubt. All right, someone could be doubting themselves. Then we got follow your passion on the back with rewards and recognition. So let's see what we talking about here. Okay, clarify strategy and planning. Most High, what is strategy and planning here for? I'm going to turn this music down. Oh. Strategy and planning. Strategy and planning. All right, so we got the Tower card. There's shifts that are changing. Silent towers that are happening. Five of Wands. A lot of chaos behind you where people are shocked. You know, definitely shocked. This Emperor, angry. You know, he don't know whether to cry, smile, be at peace. He's arguing, or he could be mad at a water sign. Them two could be getting into it. Or two water signs. It's a lot of confusion going on behind the scenes when it comes to maybe this karmic connection here with these people. Clarify this, ancestors. So it's dealing with health issues and failure. So these are people who are feeling like they're going through an ending due to their health. Definitely dealing with pride and ego and fear. So let's see what this is in regards to. Clarify these people in the Tower, ancestors. Most High, speak through me. All right, so we got the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups. Let me reshuffle. I just want to make sure that came out right. Clarify this. Okay. So, let me read this. So it's a lot of confusion going on. A lot of words being said, action being had. There could be people like that are cussing out an emperor. Let me see. Clarify this Emperor. What's going on here? He's heartbroken. Cause he's looking at he's in this phase of like he can't believe what's happening, how things are happening, and there are people who are very angry with this person. Clarify the Five of Wands, these people, what's going on here? So definitely a family, okay? So this is a family of people with the Justice card in reverse. It could be family that are not feeling too good. You know, there's been some truth that has been exposed, and it's saying that like with the Justice card in reverse, it's telling me that maybe someone's feeling like they're treated unfairly. Yeah. So there could be a Queen of Pentacles. This could be an Earth sign woman connected to this fire sign. These men here, all these people in this family, they're in the Ten of Swords energy. It's a lot of craziness going on. So, you know, they're trying to keep it together, but they're stressing. So there's a lot of stress going on because it's a situation where a lot of you collective are forced to evolve through situations that are causing others to feel out of balance with themselves. So when it comes to the Justice card in reverse, this could be like negative energy that was put out is going back to where it belonged to, okay? So the scales are balancing and people are seeing the truth at this time. And it's a lot going on emotionally where someone don't even know what to do. They don't know where they stand. And it's just like a lot of people who could be in a very negative, low vibrational energy. These are people who are feeling as if they're failing when it comes to their health issues, failing when it comes to their life, mental health issues. A lot going on. So let me see. Most High God, clarify the health card. So yeah, judgment. Clarify judgment. So yeah, so what is being said is that like God is basically spanking these people for making horrible decisions. So with the Fool card in the reversal, God is showing these people a mirror of how they behave. You know, so with the Fool card reverse is someone who wasn't listening to God, someone who was refusing to evolve and make better choices in their life, someone who moved naively in their life and kept moving. You know, this is someone who was offering reckless behavior. They could have offered opportunities that seemed that as if they were better than what they really sound, okay? And so with that, someone knew what they were doing though. That's the issue. Someone knew exactly what they were doing. Tell me more. Yeah, and now it's giving me that someone's wanting to heal. Definitely wanting to heal, want to work on things. I'm seeing here this is someone who has gotten like clarity. They could be thinking strategically on how to put or form something back in order. What is the intentions of this King of Swords energy here? What the issue is, it's a lot of anger happening with you collective, a lot of negativity. So when it comes to you, people are projecting their anger towards you. People ain't feeling too good. Tell me more. Five of Wands. Yeah, these are people from your past. They're angry. People are saying a lot about you, talking negatively about you, shocked about you. You walking away has disturbed someone's peace. It's caused others to feel as if they're in a Five of Pentacles energy. Some people ain't used to this, okay? Definitely people from the past. A lot of people talking. All right, so this was a clear decision that you made with yourself, where there are others who are looking at their efforts and seeing that it's brought you into a very abundant place, collective. You doing good, but others, they're feeling ashamed and maybe even guilt for their choices when it comes to how they may have used their bodies or whatever the case may be. We can look more into this. Clarify health. Clarify health, ancestors. Clarify health. Yeah, so it's somebody who is very moody. They didn't think things through, okay? Clarify this Knight of Cups in reverse. They're heartbroken. Could be like mad, like someone who's like selfish, mad, but still trying to appear as if they have everything under control. It's giving me that someone's not getting their way. Clarify more. Yeah, it's a lot of stress where someone's in their head a lot, you know, because they're seeing things clearly now. And it's giving me a uh-oh energy, okay? Where someone's choices got them in trouble. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this could be an earth sign woman who's getting clarity, who could be like trying to work to get her mind off of things. Definitely wanting to heal. Tell me more. Trying to stay in control. You know, definitely trying to stay in control and trying to like be in this phase where they're trying to gain awareness. Could be aware that there could be cycles that could be closing. Clarify the health card, ancestors. Yeah, so the health card is in the Chariot in reverse. I believe that came in the reverse. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. So it's giving me that someone, tell me more. Someone could be heartbroken about what they found out or what they're understanding, what they're learning. There are some choices that someone has to make when it comes to someone's health. Someone could be heartbroken or feeling betrayed about their health. Tell me more. Yeah, so it's giving me that it's dealing with a relationship that they're connected to with this father figure. Clarify more. Two of Pentacles, like someone could be wanting to close out a chapter with this person secretly. Tell me more. Someone's feeling betrayed by this person and could be judging the situation for what it is. Tell me more about this, ancestors. Tell me more about this. So, okay, we got joy. All right, so liberation. Okay, so someone feels as if closing out a chapter with this person or these people would bring them fulfillment, joy, happiness, liberation. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so with the Eight of Swords, this is what someone's longing for, or this is what someone thought they'd get. You know, someone weighed their options. So let's see, what's this about? Okay, so we got the Three of Cups with the Three of Swords in reverse. So it's giving me that someone could be knowing like what they need to do, but they're trying to figure out how to do it. Clarify more. Yeah, because the issue is someone's thinking about you and where you are. And this is someone who wants to repeat a cycle with you. They find you to be someone. Clarify why is the clarify the joy. Clarify joy. This is what you're choosing, collective. You made a clear choice to choose your own happiness, okay? Your own peace, where you're healing. You know, your vibrations are up. But with the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman, clarify this. Why is this in reverse? It's because you choosing yourself is causing others to have to look at themselves, where they could be a part of some dysfunction. And there are people who are like, oh, I really want to like do that too, or I really want to do my own thing. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's clarify the Ten of Cups. I mean, someone's sad about who is this? Who's this? Who's this? It's a king. It's an air sign man. He could be not feeling driven. He feeling uninspired. He feeling as if he's getting bad news. He's going through delays. There's just nothing really working for this person. They're angry. They're stressing. Internally, they don't know how to get out of something. And with the Seven of Swords, it's giving me that this person is not able to trust people. He has to he has to watch his back all the time. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so with the Fool card is someone who could also act like they don't care about certain things that they've gone through. And the issue with that is this tower that they're trying to prevent from falling, from acting as if they don't care. Someone really has to face their issues, because the thing is, whatever this person has done is catching up with them. It's a lot going on in this person's life that they've not faced, and someone's solely dependent on you for their independence. And this could be something that angering this person. Clarify more. Yeah, so they're envious. They're envious. And it's giving me that like they don't know what to do. Like one minute they want you to forgive them, or you know, they just don't. Someone's effed up, okay? So it's also giving me trust issues. Definitely trust issues that this person has. And it stems from what they've done. So when it comes to this Tower card in the reversal, they're trying to prevent towers from happening in their life, when the scale has to balance either way. So even if the scale has to balance, and there's fairness that has to be presented, this person thinks that they can prevent towers from happening. But what's happening is slowly things are moving in a way to where it's all backfiring. This person could be going through a whole lot in the future, and it's because of what they continue to keep doing. Someone is caught in their ego, and they're having issues with accepting what has happened, which is causing interference in this person's growth. Clarifying more about this person. So secretly, they know that a situation is over, and this is what they got the message of, which is causing loss for this person, a lot of stress, and anxiety, worry, you know. So someone is caught in a phase where they know something could be over and they're trying to prevent or realize that, you know. So this is a person that may not be getting the news that they want. Things aren't going as they planned, and this person, instead of them handling their anger, they like to take shit out on others, and it's causing like a dysfunction, because someone's looking at you even throughout what you're going through. So let's just say you could not be having as much as this person. This person could still be very angry because of where you stand, where you are, or how you're handling certain events that are happening in your life. This particular person is showing a lot of envy, and it's because they're watching you gain joy and liberation. Someone could be in this energy too, but they're going to have to learn how to face their issues, hold themselves accountable for their actions, because what is happening is messing up their health. So I'm more so getting mental issues, mental health issues. If this person don't get it together, the way they wanted you to be in that crazy house is the exact way they could be in there. Especially if they keep making wrong decisions. I'm just getting that someone has certain outbursts that they make, and even though they're trying to say same, the energy that they wanted for you to be in, collective, is the exact energy that they're in. So let's get some more clarity. Definitely bouncing back, and they know that. So clarify the karmic. Thank y'all for coming in. Clarify karmic. Okay, so there's a relationship that's over currently when it comes to a connection that was built on a shady foundation. Shady and shaky foundation. So, yeah, it's a person who could be stressing about how fast things are going. It's also giving me that someone's still trying to keep an image together, still trying to hold it together, even throughout what they're going through, okay? So when it comes to like you, collective, you're standing in a very powerful situation. Clarify the energy behind this Empress. Okay. So this King of Swords could be, they're like, you're very, very observant at this time, collective. You're very clear on what you need and what you want. And this King of Swords is someone who could be controlling, heartbroken about you, heartbroken about a relationship that no longer exists. Like, you're not dealing with this person no more, and they're feeling a way about it. So tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so with the Two of Swords, it's giving me that maybe there could have been some confusion here in this connection, or you could be blocking this person off. Maybe you learned what you needed to learn. You could be falling back from this person. You could be in this phase where you're just focusing on yourself, okay? And there could be a father figure who could be very angry about this. This is a person, or not angry, someone who's very upset about this, okay? So with the Hierophant is, clarify this Hierophant. The Hierophant is represented as a past situation that no longer exists, with the Six of Cups in the reversal. We got the Strength card, the Star card, and the Judgment. So it's showing me that even though someone may not like what's happening, your consistency is causing you healing, while whatever was sent out to you to feel a way, it's all backfiring. So whatever you put out is what you get back, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so it's showing me that someone is not allowed to come towards you. Someone's not allowed to be in your energy. Someone's blocked off from you, and they know it. All right? Because there could be a lot of happiness and fulfillment here. Clarify this, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that this is good news that you could be having, where a lot of where you're going to be gaining success and balance in your life, collective. Yeah, so you closed out a cycle successfully. You could be very confident at this time closing out this cycle. Due to the hurt, it ended in a painful. This was a painful ending that you went through, and it could have been very hard going through this. But I see you closing it out successfully, protecting your energy. When it comes to demonic forces or people who want to control, or maybe like maybe you could have negative thinking. Clarify this, devil. This could be a earth sign. It could be a Capricorn who could be feeling left out in the cold. Not wanting to close out a cycle. Yeah, this person wants to rush back in, but I don't see her being honest, okay? So with the Tower and the Seven of Swords, it's like before this person starts something, it's automatically over. This person gonna get like the Tower. This person gonna get exposed for what they've done. Tell me more. With the Eight of Pentacles is secretly you gaining victory throughout what someone tried to do to you, and still stand in a loving energy. Continue to work on yourself and evolve throughout what someone tried to cause for you, okay? There are others who are trying to enforce a role of betrayal. You are aware of this. What is this, ancestors? Clarify these people, what they're up to. Fear. They're going through it's fear of your success and you following your purpose, collective. Continue to stay in alignment, and you're gonna see how God works out for you, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see, clarify more with this stack here. Yeah, so these are people who maybe you once supported, or these are people who want to support you. These could be old friends. Maybe you weren't feeling appreciated by these people, and they are not wanting to close out a cycle. They had high hopes, and I'm just seeing here like nothing really is playing out the way someone expected it to. Things aren't really going the way they expected, and even though they want to control, like it's giving me that nothing really is working at this time. And it's because you are very resilient, and you are observant. You have great perspective when it comes to who you are going to be dealing with. Like you're very on guard. Like you're on guard, okay? And this is upsetting to a lot of people, causing others to have to move forward when it comes to their life, and you to have to move forward as well. Clarify karmic. Yeah, so there could be people stressing, people you've ended relationships with who are even like stressing about what they did to you. They're shocked of how far they went. Something got out of hand. And what the Ace of Cups is someone who's still wanting to like give you another offer, or want to make things right with you, but with the Tower, it's just not gonna happen. All right, someone don't know how to close out a cycle. So we got the Ace of Wands. Maybe you're in this phase where you don't really feel passionate about these people or this person here. Yeah, so someone's trying to feel like or take charge. Yeah, so with this Wheel of Fortune, this King of Wands wants to balance out a relationship with you. They see happiness and fulfillment with you, along with this Queen of Cups, who could be sad or feeling as if they can't control certain outcomes anymore. Something's not working out for this person's benefit, and it's because You've already gotten your clarity when it comes to certain connections that you've dealt with. So with that said, it's giving me that there could be someone who could be crying, could be moping, just not feeling at their best right now, and it's because of the justice that could be happening. Clarify this page of cups. Okay, so it could be a child or a bunch of people heartbroken, and then the devil energy. It's a lot of negativity when it comes to negativity. But let me look at this. Someone's still trying to like, someone's like on the edge of their seat. Clarify this devil. This is this father figure trying to control a earth sign, acting as if they're like you know, trying to look good, but honestly you toxic. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that can make you look, you know, you still look bad. You know what I'm saying? So this father figure is just, you know, they're trying to like make themselves look good, but they're still toxic. Look at this. You see how many devils are showing up for this father figure? You're toxic. Yeah. So you're toxic, or being involved with a toxic system or something like that. Clarify this energy with this father figure. So we got imagine. What's going on here? Acceptance. Yeah. So this person is needing to let go. Someone needs to grow up and let go. They're trying to control like an outcome. Someone needs to learn how to come out of denial. Someone's regretting. Someone wants a friendship with you or something like that. Clarify this father figure. So this is a person that needs to be honest with themselves when it comes to their health issues too. So someone needs to surrender. Someone needs to accept what's happening, what's going on. It's something real toxic with this father. What's going on? Tell me about this ancestors, this father. Yeah, definitely this man here. Tell me about this man. What is he doing? And the lady in reverse. This relationship. It's over. So, what's going on with this lady? Who is this lady? It's something that's over. What's going on? The death card came out twice. Clarify this. Yeah, so tell me more. So it's giving me that someone's angry because it's a lot of confusion with you, collective, and how you're sitting, how you're coming out. You know, it's a lot. It's someone who could be mad or trying to act like they're good, but they're not. Tell me more. This person toxic. So it's giving me that you're removing yourself from this person, and they're still trying to come up in this Knight of Cups energy where they're trying to be like romantic or thinking that there's an opportunity or something like that when the cycle closed. This person is so toxic. Yeah, so this cycle is closed. Even if this person thinks that there will be an opportunity, like you look at this person like, ugh. So yeah, this person is like has addictions, issues with addiction or something like that. Tell me more, ancestors. Ancestors, this person is controlling. Yeah, so they're working. Let's see. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. It gives me that someone could be heartbroken. A bunch of people in this group. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. People who could be watching you hurt. Just hurt because you're continuing on with what you have to do, while there could be certain cycles closing with the Death card. Okay, so you're moving on, you're doing you, and it's a cycle that could be over where you're walking away, you're disincluding yourself, or you're removing yourself from what doesn't serve you, and someone could be hurt about that. Someone could be emotional about that. So when it comes to karmic cycles, it's just saying that no one can control you no more, like, you know, how that someone was. It's giving me that someone's losing all access to you. You're uninspired when it comes to this person, and it could be stressing this person out, where someone's feeling backed up against the corner or something like that. Give me more information about karmic, and then we'll move forward. Yeah, so Queen of Cups, she's not feeling too good about you walking away, and also she could be going through karma for what she's done, what she's gotten involved with. She's gotten involved with a lot of shiesty. She could have had a lot of shiesty behavior done towards you. There was a lot of shiesty behavior done. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so it's over when it comes to some money. Like the things that she thought she was getting, she's not getting. All right, so this is stressful for her. She could be crying a lot. Yeah, because there's justice that's happening. So yeah, it's dealing with a cycle where someone could be very emotional, group of people all under judgment. People that are now like removing themselves, withdrawing from connections, just not going how someone expected it to go. So yeah, when it comes to karmic, these are karmic relationships that are from the past that still like are controlled. Clarify the Devil. Yeah, so all these people could be under judgment. Tell me more. With the Sun card here. Exposure. Someone's thinking about what happened. There's light on what happened. Six of Wands. Clarify more. Okay. Tell me more about this. Yeah, it's you gaining victory because of information or light that's come, understanding that's come that gave you victory, giving you choices to move on, move forward with your life. With the Sun card, is something being revealed. All right, so we got the Queen of Wands here. Clarify Queen of Wands. Could be heartbroken, could be stressing. Definitely going through some things, trying to be strong throughout what she's going through. Could be feeling stuck or trying to analyze some things. Seeing how she can get in where she fit in. Trying to take charge. To see how she can like be a part of something successful or something like that. So with the Ace of Cups, you're gonna be getting your wishes fulfilled, collective. With the Eight of Cups, is you walking away from what doesn't serve you, and people could be very angry about this. So there's a lot of anger going on when it comes to people's feelings and emotions. You know, this is like Tower moments, where there's a shock that could be happening. Someone's very shocked about certain events that could be happening in their life. A lot of exposure being done too. All right, so now we're going to go to Soul Tribe. Clarify Soul Tribe, ancestors. Most High God, please speak through me. All right, so we got the Ten of Cups with the Hierophant. Tell me more. Okay, two of wands. Ooh, the 9 of cups. So, um, let's see. Clarify the 4. Okay. So someone feels as if they messed up a good thing. Someone is reminiscing on how happy you made them. Clarify the 2 of wands. Yeah, so this person wants to reach out to you, wants to heal things. They could be hurting. They are praying and wanting to have like a give, a relationship or something where something already destroyed. You're gonna be walking away from this. So this is a person who wants you to be a part of their soul tribe, their community or something like that. But with the world card, it's like Spirit is saying you too good for this here. You too good for, and not saying it like that, but you've already evolved through that, and there's truth that already came from that. So for you to like try to go back into something that was controlling and manipulative, you see through it now. And it's nothing that you can do with this situation anymore. It's nothing that you can give to it. God is saying that you should end this cycle. Be okay with being inspired about life on your own. Like right now, God has separated you from these people for a reason. And you don't want to bring this same energy in your new beginning. Okay, because you close out a cycle. You've ended karmic contracts, karmic cycles, and that's very important for you to evolve. Okay, so I don't care how this person may come to you talking, like you have to be very, very serious when it comes to your journey and who you're allowing around you, collective. You cannot just be around anybody, especially a warlock or anyone who's involved in these type of practices. And it's because people like this have control issues and they don't know how to stop. You know what I'm saying? So for you to like slowly open that door back up will cause you to be pulled in and heartbroken in the end. Okay, your acceptance to what someone wants you to be a part of will cause you betrayal, because it's not for you. You only supposed to grow through that, learn through that. It's gonna mess up your money. Okay, so do not deal with this person. Do not talk to this person. All you should be doing is nodding hi bye, if that. Okay, so you got the moonlight card. Stop playing with your life. Okay, it's so serious right now because you're almost there and you don't want to mess that up. Okay, no one should cause you to mess up your chapter, you know, your new beginning. That would be your fault. You can't blame nobody but yourself if you allow that to happen. Okay, so I'm just reminding you that if you're really serious about closing out karmic cycles, then you have to do this. Okay, and another thing is the people who are caught in these karmic cycles, they don't know how to let go. They don't know how to remove their energy. These are people who will have friends from like high school, middle school, knowing that the friends that they have are no good. Okay, knowing that these friends are horrible, and if they can deal with them and go through or be the ones to backstab their own friends, then what makes you think they're not gonna do that to you? They've done it. You know what I'm saying? You already got the proof. So with that said, like Spirit is just like, make sure you stay very grounded when it comes and aware when it comes to your social circles. If you cut something off, never go back. Okay, so we got the moonlight in the reversal. This is talking about the subconscious mind. This is someone who has issues with bad habits. They're having regret, hiding feelings, ignoring feelings, grief, responding emotionally, worry, nightmares, insomnia, restlessness, and darkness and coldness issues. So let's clarify who this is. Who is this person, ancestors, Most High God? Speak through me. Who is this person? We got the Emperor here, father figure. Page of Wands is someone who's trying to gain clarity, okay? So we got the Page of Cups. Someone who's trying to be sincere, but they're emotional and controlling. You know, this is a person who's blocked off from your energy. They're definitely blocked off, still trying to control shit behind the scenes, coming up as this devil energy. Someone who's wanting fairness and justice with you, but the fairness is for you to release this person and let go. Tell me more. Yeah, so dealing with this person, you already know that it will be a painful ending for you. All right, so be careful. Yeah, so this is a person who could be doing magic to try to bring you around. All right, but they know that this cycle is done. Okay, you revved up the energy to remove yourself from this cycle, and it's over. Okay, so you it's someone who's also has flighty energy. So someone who's like in and out, really don't know what they want. It's just that when someone loses us, let's just say someone lost you, this is a person that would try to regain access to you because you are withdrawing your energy. That's the only reason why. Someone feels as if you're out of reach and they need to bring you back, okay? But you know, you're still guarded. You're still having boundaries up when it comes to this person, which is giving you victory, which is giving you expansion, giving you movement, okay? Never go back. It will mess you up, okay? Right now is a very, very serious time for you, collective. Anything you do right now is all being measured by the Most High. And being it's more so God seeing if God can trust you, because when God gave you certain lessons that you were supposed to close out, you should have just, right now it's just like it should be no access, okay? So with the Hermit and the Three of Swords is it being very difficult for someone. Clarify this Hermit, ancestors. Definitely someone who's hurting because they have to walk away. Who is this? Earth sign man who wants to be connected to you. Someone who wants to communicate to you. All right? Someone who's betrayed you over and over again. All right? I don't get it. Like, some people, they don't think before they do things. You know, it's just like someone wants to be rekindle a connection with you, but they broken your heart several times. All right? Spirit is telling you to make sure you protect your energy, okay? Never go back, or you're gonna get, it ain't gonna look good, okay? So yeah, this is someone who's regretting how they done you. They are hurting. They just sad. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Ancestors, clarify no more phone. No more phone. So we got the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the so clarify this. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. I mean Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the, so she could be emotional. These two could be angry about you. It's a lot of jealousy here, collective. People who are looking at their efforts, they're not going to be able to these people are shocked of my clarity, I guess, of this reading that I'm doing right now. They're going through karma, collective. These people, okay? People that didn't want to see you rise above what they've done to you. Someone don't know how to handle what has happened with you. There's a lot of people who could be heartbroken, and it's because there is a cycle that's over. All right? So you are in the right place. Someone's addicted or obsessed with you. Someone who needs to get out of your energy, okay? So this is very important for you to stay in control of your energy, and make sure that you're very protective of your energy at this time. Because there are people who are really like Some people like you, some people they don't like you. Some people are addicted to you. Some people obsessed. You know, be careful. That's not a good energy. So then we got the number 24, validation, negative attention, thankful, appreciation, sun sign, show off, advertise, validation. We're never trying to be validated by no one but God, okay? And ourselves. You validate yourself. So clarify the flexor ancestors. So you got the Knight of Swords with the Fool card. Clarify more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay. So you're very determined at this time, very confident. You're gaining justice, and you've gone through a lot of painful endings that put you in difficult situations that is rising you up to gain a very be in a very fruitful position, collective. With the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel being on your side. This is what you have clarity of. This is what others have clarity of. You're looking, someone may be thinking that you're flexing. Clarify flexing. So with the devil and the devil, clarify this devil. It's people who are very drawn to you. Okay? People who are drawn to you. Tell me more about flexor. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's feeling left out. Okay? So this person here, they've been doing spell work on you, seeing if it'll work, but honestly, it just closed something out, okay? So the spell work is backfiring, and it's because you're in motion. You know, you're very serious when it comes to your journey, collective. And I just see like whatever was thrown at you. What was this? What was thrown? What was the spell work being done, ancestors? A connection. This tried to come out of reverse. Someone's trying to befriend you again. Someone's trying to like work, trying to get you to like be connected to them. Definitely a friendship someone wants from you, but there's a cycle that you had to force to close, collective. So it's the spell work continues to backfire. It's not working. So when it comes to flexor, I need to understand what this is about. It looks like you're gonna be doing very well financially, but it could be bringing the wrong attention to others. Clarify this, flexor ancestors. Why do we have flexor? Yeah, so you're gonna be in a very positive place. With the Tower card is someone could be heartbroken about that, about your forward movement. Okay, so someone's aware of where you're headed. You're gonna be in this 10 of Pentacles. You're gonna be very abundant, collective. I'm seeing good things happening with your money. So you're gonna be. So when I get the baneful magic, anything that has tried to get in the way of your abundance, your success, is backfiring to those who want it bad to happen to you. So, you know, whatever someone wanted for you is what they're getting. Okay? So I see, you know, you could be getting a new home, a new vehicle, whatever the case may be. You're walking away into something that's going to be very abundant. I'm also seeing here, someone wants to reach out to you. Someone's really wanting to connect with you. It could be a sister, a brother. I'm getting an earth sign woman who's shocked, okay? So she's definitely doing a lot of spell work to balance the relationship out. Yeah, but it's not working, okay? She just want to be a part of what you got going on. Or whoever this is. They want to be a part of your abundance, okay? This Queen of Wands too. Yeah, all these people. This father figure here. But it's not working, okay? Because you don't have no passion for these people no more. Yeah, and plus you're being protected consistently by the Most High. God is watching over you consistently. Like, you're a highly protected collective, and there could be people trying to strategize. You know, there are people being strategic, planning behind your back, trying to figure out how they can get next to you. Okay? So be careful. You know, again, protect your energy. Clarify the strategy, planning, ancestors. Clarify strategy, planning. Yeah, definitely someone who's trying to, like, be determined to, like, yeah, they have to walk away. They know it. They're being called to walk away. Even though someone's trying to hold on to something and, like, still heal. I see you protected. You're highly protected. You got your angels, your ancestors. The thing is, collective, you're doing, let me turn this down. You're doing, you're following the flow of what your the Most High needs you to follow in your ancestors. So you doing what your ancestors tell you to do, and the Most High is causing painful endings for a person here. So you have to do what your spiritual team tells you to do. You got to do what God tells you to do. So when God says no, God means no. God has you in this sun energy where you're high vibrational, you're positive, and you're blocking off any confusion that don't belong around you, collective. All right? So people are grouping together trying to figure out what to do with the Five of Wands. There's a lot of people who could be angry about what's going on. This Queen of Pentacles, she's angry. Yeah, because she wants fairness with you. She wants balance with you, but it's it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And it's because someone could have I'm just seeing here, like, someone could be overburdened at this time, stressing about you. Okay, you got a Queen of Cups and you got all these people here. Yeah, so you're gaining victory, collective. You got true supporters, and you got people that don't like that. So you got this King of Pentacles here, who you ended a connection with. Yeah, you're just, God is telling you to still, like, continue to be in this hermit position. People really effed up when you had to go in solitude, when they secluded you. They messed it. One thing you should never do to a chosen being, a divine being, is seclude them. Someone thought that they were, I told you that the other day or earlier today, someone thought that they were hurting you, but they did you a favor. All right? This puts you in control. Where there were shifts happening that you possibly weren't used to. Some of you weren't. Some of you been used to it, you know, because, you know, a lot of us, collective, we're loners, okay? So this is shocking to your ops, you know, people that were like, damn, like, they're handling it well. You know, this is someone who has to deal with what they've gone through, what they've done. So, yeah, they heartbroken. Yeah, someone's heartbroken. Someone has to heal. They know they got to heal. Someone's in this Five of Pentacles energy, because the issue is, as much as they want to work on something, make something work or whatever, get something to go in their favor, they have to make a choice to end something, because it's just not going to work. It's unrequited, okay? So someone could be angry about that. And it's not, the issue is, when you are a part of something bigger than you, collective, you have to make sure that you're doing your due diligence too, and listening to the Most High. The Most High is going to elevate you when you show up, okay? So now that you are in this position that God wants you to be in, You have no other choice but to continue to follow your journey. Meaning, God is putting people in place, putting your spiritual team in place for you, where you got security all around you, collective. You know, you may not feel like that, but you really do. And you're going to start seeing things change. There's going to be a lot of evolvement happening in your life. And, you know, maybe you don't feel it right now. Trust and believe me. God is telling you to stay on the path. You and your God body, baby, do the math. You are very, very close, okay? So with that, God is like, continue to be a rebel. There are people who are stressing because the issue is the issue is when you reach a certain level in your mastery, have you ever seen like there's certain levels that you have to be at in your life, right? So what I'm like, I don't know, like I never been. Okay, I know. Okay, my cousin, for instance, she was a nurse practitioner. Shout out to my cousin Tori Shay Shay. She was a nurse practitioner, and a nurse practitioner is good, but when you she would start going to school to be a doctor. Okay, so when she went back to school to be a doctor is when things got serious. Like you will see people around her that were very supportive, okay? So these would be other doctors. These would be other doctors who would be like mentors. And when they start showing up at the house, you're like, wow, like she about to do this. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the doctors were showing up. These were people that were very supportive of her. When you're at the when you're at your at the edge, like when you are close to a certain evolvement in your life, where things are about to get better for you, it's going to be a shift that changes where you're not going to be easily accessible like you used to be, collective. This goes for everybody. Do you see CNAs sitting with, okay, maybe you do, but maybe you don't. If you worked in a hospital, you really don't see CNAs sitting with nurses. You see CNAs sitting with CNAs, you see nurses sitting with nurses, and you see doctors sitting with doctors. You see social workers sitting with social workers. Like everyone has their own, what do you call it? Cluster. Like these are clusters. So with that, it's just a certain alignment that you have to be in. All right. So now that you've learned certain lessons, certain doors are now shut permanently. And when these doors shut permanently, collective, it means that you cannot go back in there. You're unreachable now, and you're unstoppable because you are at another level in your evolvement. So this is you like right on the edge, like you're so close, and you cannot mess this up. And it's because you're highly protected, first off, and God is doing everything to like put you in that energy where you're supposed to be. So with that said, you automatically become a rebel. You know, that's just what it is. That's just what it is, and that's where you stand, and that's where you're going to be. And it's because you cannot do mediocre shit anymore. And not trying to speak negatively, but when you are on a certain level, thank you so much, Cordelia. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you, Rosalind. Rosalinda. I hope I said that right too. But when you when you reach a certain level, you have no choice but to continue on, because now it's a little easier for you. You used to it now. All right, you can't mess this up. Thank you, Miller. You cannot mess this up. There's no way you can. You'd be crazy to mess this up. You're like so close. Have you ever seen NBA players or people who are about to get drafted off to the NBA slip up and start hanging with people they know they shouldn't be hanging with? Like when you're on the edge, like this is just like someone who just signed a damn record deal. When you sign a record deal, you cannot, you can't be like going back to where you started, or you know, you have to, like, even when I seen like Destiny's Child, it was certain levels to their to their success. You know, you'll first see them singing on stage, then you'll see them in some certain movies, then you'll see them, like, you know, you hit it big when you're a part of prestigious shows and things of that nature. And you remember how Destiny's Child evolved when they're about to like really like hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like when the song No 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 came out, that's when everybody knew their name. You know what I'm saying? So with that, where you are, collective, you're good. Like don't mess this up. You know, you may not see it, but there is definitely protection and balance happening for you. Okay, so everyone's at their own level, and where you're at is it's giving me a energy of you just staying so focused at this time. Okay, so yeah, Four of Pentacles is like, you got control of this right now. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. So yeah, you're gaining clarity. You got the knowledge. You know, you this hermit. Definitely stepping into a very good period in your life. Okay, a lot of success is happening for you. I just heard the word boomerang. Yeah, balance happening. So it's giving me that clarify this devil card. It keep coming out. Clarify the devil and the ancestors. Why is the devil here? It's because maybe there could be fear around your growth and your success. Okay, this is a projection that someone is giving. And when it comes to service, clarify service, ancestors. It's clarify fear. The fear is you maybe not being in service to others that you're now no longer connected to. Offers you're no longer accepting. So it's giving me that you got an energy of someone being too high enough. You're too high for someone to reach you. So with the Magician card is involvement and also your power, you being in control of what is happening, especially when it comes to your happiness collective. All right. So yeah, your efforts are paying off. All right. You're so determined at this time, and this is causing towers to happen for people who thought that they could gain control of you. All right. It's levels to this, baby. It's levels to this. And you are at that level. Two of Wands is like choices that are being made at this time. What are you making? All right. So it could be someone who's trying to hurry up and get towards you. Someone wants to come towards you. It could be a Queen of Wands. You got a Queen of Wands and a King of Cups. These people trying to figure out how to come. Five of Wands, a lot of anger and confusion around you. People talking about you. People talking about where you're going, where you're headed. Like there's clear vision of what someone already knows. Okay, so someone's trying to figure out how to like be a part of this, but they can't. Yeah, so it's over. Yeah, that's the truth. They can't. They cannot. You're protected. Okay. So you're at that level, collective, a very good level at in your life. And I mean, I don't even see you turning your head. I'm not seeing you go backwards. I'm not seeing you look back. You know, there's no need to look back. Continue to look forward. Continue to keep moving, because you're about to get your it ain't even an acceptance level anymore. Like, this is like, I can't even explain it. That's how good it is. Okay. So yeah, someone's like someone's very shocked, and they're taking in um it's resistance that's happening, but someone's gaining insight on what is about to happen to you. Someone don't like it. You're coming into a very powerful energy, collective. It could be something very successful, like abundance, and you could be a water sign, clarify the earth sign. So yeah, this person, he's gaining clarity. Someone wants to rush towards you before all this happens, okay? So with the star card, it's showing me that you're going to be very successful. All right. So we got this Emperor here with the Strength card. This person could be thinking about it. They're blocked off from your energy, already like trying to see how they can be a part of it. They can't though. Yeah, so it's just like you gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of happiness and success for you. And secretly, this is bringing tears for some people who really, really want to have that connection with you, collective. With the Justice card, is saying this balance that has to happen, where you are in this period in your life where you just know who you are. You knowing who you are, you loving yourself the way that you do, is causing a huge shift for people who played with you for too long. All right. So with the karma card, is like everything that happened to you is being reversed back to its rightful owner. So this, you're in the energy that someone wanted. You're in an energy where someone wanted you, where someone wanted to be in. So someone expected to be where you are, but the issue is without doing no work. But you've actually done the digging, collective. You done the root, like you did a lot of root work, where you did so much healing on yourself. However, for this person specifically, they just wanted to be in your seat. And the issue is they've done no healing. So it would be unnatural for someone to be in a space where they've done no healing. That wouldn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Someone definitely has to heal, because they're not in a space energetically to even be where you are. It would have never worked. It would have never worked. This type of placement that you're in, collective, is a place where you've actually done your healing. This is a place where you've actually done your healing. This is a place where you've actually it ain't even about deserving. You know what I'm saying? Even though it is, but it's not. It's just like, you cannot come. I'm not about to call you mama or you daddy if you're not my mom or you're not my dad. This seat was specifically made for you. You were the missing. You were never the missing puzzle piece, collective. You just had to align yourself to fit in that piece. And until you were ready, the piece was just going to be missing until you got yourself together. Because there were other pieces around that puzzle that needed to be put together. So now that you have evolved and done all the outer pieces, you know how you put all the outer pieces together? Now you got that one piece that you got to put in the puzzle. You can come there and you can put that one piece in. That's your piece. So it's not about what you deserve. It's about what was already yours. Everyone has their pieces that they have to put together. No one can be in your piece if their piece don't fit yours. We don't have the same DNA. We don't have the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would never be for anybody but you, because it was only made for you. Meaning it's not about you being deserving of it. It's not about you being, oh, this is, it's not even about that. It's about, if you pass, you get the grade. You get the good grade. Just like when you go to school and you do your work, you either get an A, a B, a C, or a D. Okay? That's just what it is. So in order for my cousin to get her doctorates, she had to be serious about school. She had to do the work. She had to study. You either get it or you don't. So in this life, it's about you either get it or you don't. It's not about I deserve that. Yeah, we all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be free. We all deserve to be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But the issue is, are you going to do the work to get it? It's not about someone getting it. No one can get in your seat, because it's for you. Everyone has their own throne, as I always say. So if you're sitting in someone's throne, well, you cannot sit in someone's throne, on someone's throne, because everyone has their own seat. So it's either you get it or you don't. If you don't, you're going to continue to go through karmic cycles, and you're going to be mad at others for finding the blueprint, finding their blueprint, finding the code, breaking the code. So there are some who broke the code because they were tired of the shit. They were breaking the karmic cycles. And the thing is, the people who pulled you back in are the ones who are needing to break theirs. But they're so caught on wanting to, someone is out of their mind. They're not realizing what they're doing. Everyone has to, should be breaking karmic cycles. But if your choice is to be a spiritual warlock, or you're being involved in certain communities, like I remember, like back in 2018, 19, I would tell myself, I don't like being in communities, because I learned that's where I sought for validation. So me being an individual, what was always best for me, because again, I am a loner more so. So I noticed that when I'm in communities, it dims my light, unless it has to be the right community. I cannot be around anybody. You can't either, collective. So when I was around in a certain community, or part of a certain community, it would be times where I would be treated weird. Like, it'd just be like, okay, so why is this person acting like that towards me? And then I find myself wanting to be validated. So I'll do a little more, be a little kinder, or be a more performative, or but that would be out of alignment with myself. So I'm like, I don't like how I'm feeling when I'm a part of certain communities like that. If I have to do all that, then I just rather preserve my energy, which is why I never joined like certain communities, like I never joined like the sororities or anything like that, even though I wanted to. Like I was speaking, like when I was in college, there was this guy that I was dating at the time. He was a Sigma. I was gonna be a Sigma too, but I just never could like keep up with that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that said, I wanted to do it, but I just could never. It just never was for me. So when you find, sometimes in your life, you may find that you may not connect that much in communities. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So those who usually are the loners are sometimes the ones who are on this spiritual journey, because they have a purpose to do things individually. So this is you, collective, on a path, okay? Now, for those who are a part of certain communities, maybe you lost your identity. Maybe you do feel as if you need validation or something. Thank you, Arctic. And thank you for the donation today. I appreciate that too. But if you are a part of a community and you feel like your light is being dimmed, then maybe you should separate yourself and start doing things on your own. Like what I would do is, like, if I couldn't find anyone to go out to eat with, I'll go by myself. On my birthday, I went to DR by myself. You know what I'm saying? Well, not this year. Of course, this year I was, gang stalked and all that. But this been happening. But like in 2004, I traveled to Dominican Republic and by myself, and I enjoyed myself. So when you start doing things by yourself a lot more, you will start learning what you like, learning what you don't like. You will start getting used to yourself. I don't know. It's just something about it. But when I'm alone and other people are around their families, I feel okay. It's nothing. I don't feel awkward. I don't feel weird. I don't feel none of that. I feel just fine. But there are some who may have to be around people. So if you do, maybe this is not your time to be on this type of journey. It may be a little difficult for some. So if you are a loner, if you are someone who is more so alone than anything, start working on yourself. Start taking yourself out to eat. Like, it starts with little things, just going out by yourself. Now, going out for, do you, okay? Clarify the path. So we got health and loneliness. Clarify path. Then we got purpose. So clarify health, ancestors. Be careful about who you're connecting with, cause someone not clarify health, ancestors. Someone not feeling good. Be careful who you laying with. Someone's angry because you've evolved. Someone's very, very angry. Someone's feeling very defeated. Who is this? Who is this? Someone who wants to be intimate with you is not is clarify this Knight of Wands. Well, they're angry. Someone's angry about a relationship. They're angry about you ending a cycle. It's a group of people, a father figure, stressing, all these people, okay, about your evolvement, about where you're headed, okay? People that are very, very, it's just a lot of anger. But people gonna have to deal with that because of how they did you. No one appreciated you, okay? So these are people who have issues with health. People who need to be on a journey. People who are communicating with others. Clarify this Emperor. Yeah, he's stressing because it's something over. Also, this person could be getting exposed in the future or could be exposed now. So it's dealing with health. Clarify health. Someone needs to heal, okay? So whatever you're going through internally, it could be a water sign who could be unhealed. This person could be very angry and stressing about their health. Could be feeling real sick. Tell me more. Also sick about a relationship. This is a bunch of people, collective. Protect yourself from these people. Don't go back. It's a lot of illness going on out there, okay? So with that said, protect your body, protect your spirit, protect your soul, and continue to remain on your purpose. Spirit is telling you that, you're alone, but you're never lonely. Yeah, you got purpose, and your purpose is to stay consistent and refuse to go backwards. Clarify, rebel. Yeah, you gaining victory for being a rebel. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is you being in spiritual alignment and walking away from what doesn't serve you, okay? You're in your full power, your truth, okay? So this is giving you so much elevation right now. You're evolving. If it's hard for you to walk away, do it. Anytime anytime it's hard, anytime something is very hard for you to do, you should do it, okay? Meaning, if it's hard to walk away from someone who's hurt you, who's broken your heart over and over again, walk away from that person. If you are in a relationship or married to someone who you could be with for over 20, 30 years and you're not happy, remove yourself from that person. Don't waste your life, okay? Do not waste your life and do not waste your time. You should know better, okay? We got the Five of Pentacles. If you're not happy in your marriage, in that cycle, you know, I am definitely the one, you know, I don't like to, like, I'm telling you, like, let's just say you're being abused, taken for granted, feeling unloved. You've been going through this for a long time. You're blocking your growth, okay? You're stagnating your life, blocking your growth. It's time to figure out what you're going to do. Do not stay in something that's causing you to feel restricted in your life, all right? You're going to be stepping into a very abundant place in your life where you close out cycles that are shocking to a lot of people. Someone thought you never do it, but you did, okay? And this is causing you to be on your path where you're going to be gaining a lot of success and happiness collective. You deserve it, all right? I know these messages can be harsh, but baby, I'd rather you hear the harsh parts of this message than you to be playing the field. You know what I'm saying? No one got time to be, you know, titter-tottering. Like, you have to figure out what you're going to do. If you are not happy, don't waste your time in a marriage that you're not happy in. Don't be like my mom, okay? I am a living example when it comes to me breaking generational curses that my mom left me to carry. Just like you, we are all our ancestors. So you being your ancestor, what do you think the pain? What pain do you think your ancestor left you with? If you are going through marital issues and cheating and lying and narcissism, what do you think your mother or your mother's mother or your grandmother's mother or your whoever went through, who's no longer here on earth, they passed you the torch. You are supposed to handle that. You are supposed to handle it. You are your ancestors' ancestors. So if you have like a poverty spirit in your family, then that is a cycle that you should be breaking. That was a damn spell that was done on your family. No one should be going through financial hardships. No one. Not even the people who doing the spell work on you to be in difficult spaces in your life. Everyone should be abundant. No one should be having difficulty. But, you know, you got to believe that for yourself. You got to know who you are. You got to believe in yourself. With that said, what are you doing to break the curses in your family? Is there an incarceration spirit in your family? Is there a molestation spirit in your family? Whatever that may be, find out and try and start working on that. All right? We don't continue it. We don't act like it's not there. You have to be the one to see it and break it. That's what you came here for. So with that said, you know, there could be someone who's grieving about your purpose or grieving about their purpose because there is work to do. And it ain't going to be easy. It ain't for the weak. Clarify, grief. You did not just come here to like party and get wasted. You came here to fix some things in your life. All right. So it ain't about materialism. It's not about, oh, you know, being the baddest, you know what. It's not about thinking that you're better than someone or nothing. Like no one's better than nobody. Everyone's on their own personal journey, becoming their best self for them. All right? Being determined to focus on them. All right? And this is you coming into your a very prosperous time where a lot of conflict is around this, okay? Five of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you getting through it. And someone don't like it. But listen, you came here to do this. You came here to break this cycle. So maybe things aren't going right for you at this time, and it's because you are in the midst of a breakthrough, or you're about to start breaking through. So continue to keep going, and never let go of what, never lay down for nobody. Yeah, so you got a Queen of Wands who wants to be connected to you. Be careful. This person is not honest. They're unhonest, and there's someone from your past. Someone who is very shady towards you. Okay? Yeah, someone's definitely doing magic on you, collective. A water sign who's stuck in and not able to come towards you. So yeah, you're being cleansed and cleared. Your energy is being cleared, and there could be painful endings that a lot of people are going through at this time with the Judgment card. Is you being protected and cycles ending, cycles closing. It's over. All right. So yeah, that's what I got, collective. You're doing good. Continue to keep up the good work. Again, these readings are not for entertainment purposes. These readings are for healing. Okay. I'm not here to entertain nobody. So we got the Ten of Pentacles. You're in this space where you are gaining your inheritance, it seems. You could be in a very abundant place, could be very satisfied with what you're doing and giving yourself so much love, focusing on you. This is beautiful for you, collective. Keep going. Yeah, so anything else? Yeah, we're gonna get a Bible verse and get on out of here, child. So let's see. Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, please give me some last messages for the collective and myself. What do we need to know right now? And thank you so much for your word, your message. I pray that it's healing to those who are currently going through what they're going through, oh God. Give them clarity, give them understanding, and give them peace. And thank you for all that you do, oh God. I'm asking that you humble us all. Put us in humility, oh God. Bring us down to our knees so that we can recognize who is more powerful, which is you, oh God. You are almighty, all powerful, and we give all of our love and our gratitude to you. We put you first in our lives, and we thank you for all that you do. Humbling ourselves is so important to us, oh God. I'm asking that anyone who has a hard heart or is having difficulty having issues with their ego, I'm asking that you bring ego deaths to those who may have it, and help us to be more in gratitude and a loving energy, oh God, so that we could be able to give you honor, continue to honor you, and put you right in front of our lives so you can move through us each and every time. Oh God, give me a message, and thank you. Give me a message. Okay. Thank you. All right, so we got Exodus 28 and 11. You shall make the beast plate of the judgment artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod. You shall make it of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread and fine woven linen. You shall make it. It shall be doubled into square. A span shall be in length, and span shall be its width. And you shall put settings of stones in it. 4 rows of stones. 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be sardius and topper and an emerald. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be turquoise and sapphire and a diamond. The third row, jacinite and agate and amethyst. And the fourth row, beryl and onyx and jasper. They shall be set in gold settings. These are all crystals, guys. Crystals that people think are so demonic. They're right in the Bible. And these stones shall have the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, each one with its own name. They shall be according to the 12 tribes. You shall make chains for the breastplate at the end, like braided cords of pure gold. And you shall make 2 things of gold for the breastplate, and put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. Then you shall put the 2 braided chains of gold in the 2 rings which are on ends of the breastplate. Let's get understanding of what this is, because I don't want to I know y'all be like, you need to read more and stuff, but I don't want to put the audience to sleep. So let's or the collective to sleep. So let's see. This is Exodus 28:11. This verse is part of God giving Moses instructions for making Aaron's priestly garments, specifically the breastplates. The high priestess wears this when serving in the tabernacle. The breastplate is made of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and finely twisted linen. It's folded double, forming a square of rectangle like a pouch. It has 12 stones on it, each engraved with the name of one of the 12 tribes of Israel. It is tied to the priest with gold chains to hold it onto the chest near the plate. It represents the 12 tribes. The priest carries the people before God all times. Close to the heart, emphasizes love, care, and responsibility for the people. Ashe, yeah. So divine guidance. Later, the Urim and the Thummim placed in the breastplate are used for God's decisions. Gold and colors indicate holiness, value, spiritual authority. Baby, ain't nothing like being holy and spiritual. Now, let me tell you, you're not always going to you're not always going to make the right decisions, but as long as your heart means well, you cannot go wrong with being authentic. This is why it's very important. But again, you know, when I think of authenticity, just because you're authentic doesn't mean that you are pure. Or, I mean, because you could be authentic and still be a nasty person, maybe. Or, you know, that's just how you know how she is, you know how he is. Is that authentic? You know, I feel like when you're authentic, does that necessarily mean you're at peace? Or does that just mean that you could be free to be you? I mean, even being free to be you can also be someone who could be mean-spirited. So it all depends, I guess. But anyway, with that said, hold on. My bad. With that said, the breastplate is both literal and symbolic. Decorated piece of the high priestess uniform, carrying the people, God's guidance, spiritual responsibilities, and sacred authority. So this is where a lot of the collective are at this time. You know, we are in this space where, you know, we are so loving collective. You know, we're representations of the Most High. We're wanting to be pure. We're wanting to be humble. We're wanting to be have humility. We're finding out that when you embody the energy of humility and humbleness, this is where your peace comes from, because then you're able to be more calmer. You're be more you don't feel as if you're liable, or I don't want to say liable. You don't feel like you're always at risk, because when you mess up, you can humbly say, you know what, I messed up. I made a mistake. You know, that's where we're walking. So when it comes to you having this breastplate, this is you having compassion not only for yourself but for others, okay? And this always involves you having humility and humbleness, okay? Now we all have to keep it real, because you can have an attitude any day, but it doesn't take away you having a loving heart. You cussing someone out doesn't mean that you're evil. It just means that, you know, you're not gonna let nothing get past you. But it doesn't take doesn't take away that you're a beautiful person, collective. So yeah, you have this breastplate on. The breastplate representing the people. You assisting people, loving people, giving people guidance and help for what situations they could be in. Whatever the case may be, collective, you're in a beautiful place right now. A place where you could be looked at as someone who's very helpful, you know? So you could be giving service, and that's your purpose, to always be genuine, always be loving, always be caring. This is where we want to be. So God wants you to be, you know, it's all about being holy, but not holier than thou. You know, that's what I got mixed up in church. When I was in church, I was like, oh, well, I don't do this, I don't do that. Knowing good and well I was doing it, child. And just as mean spirited. So when you're like representing holy, a holy person, this is just a person who has compassion for others and themselves, someone who's humble, someone who's caring, you know what I'm saying? Genuine, caring, authentic, all these beautiful things that you carry, collective. And you shall put it on blue cord, that it may be the turban. It shall be the front of the turban. So it shall be on Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things which the children of Israel hallow, and all their holy gifts, and shall always be on this forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. You shall skillfully weave the tunic of fine linen thread. You shall make the turban of fine linen, and you shall make the sash of woven work. For Aaron's son, you shall make tunics, and you shall make sash for them, and you shall make hats for them. I'm just getting God saying, this is what I want you to do, and this is what I want you to do, and I believe that you can do this, and I believe in you, and I know you can do these things. You know, God wants you to be in order and represent the energy of righteousness. Not saying that you're always going to be perfect, collective. You know, we are human beings. So, you know, we mess up at times. But you being in this phase where God is like, you know, I could trust you. Like, I see that you are capable of guiding others that may need help. You know, you're responsible. You have spiritual responsibility when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your spiritual hygiene, as Ayanla would say. And you have sacred authority when it comes to you taking control over what is needed most in your life. What's important to you at this time, collective? What are your belief systems that assist you in always being in order when it comes to your daily routines, or just the way you think? You know, some people, they don't be thinking right, but how you think is totally different from how a cynical person thinks. Your thought patterns bring you justice. You know what I'm saying? Because you mean well. So yeah, no one's perfect. Yeah. User 1704501966871. Yeah, you're right. So with that said, you know, God is just like, I want you to just stay on this path, you know, Continue to stay consistent, and becoming your best self, being a light and an example for others. Okay. Yeah, this is God putting you in the lead. Okay. God saying that you're ready. God is getting your cap and gown ready. Thank you, JC, for the donation. I truly appreciate you and hope that you get that back a trillion fold. But yeah, you got this, collective. You know, never give up on yourself. Let's put this one in. So it says, take some of the blood of the ram and sprinkle it on the altar on all sides that is at the entrance of the tabernacle of the meeting. This is part of the ordination of Aaron and his sons as a priest. Earlier Exodus, God instructs Moses to sacrifice a ram as part of a ceremony, as part of the ceremony. The blood is a key element. Is used to sanctify, purify, and dedicate the altar. So blood equals life. In Hebrew thought, the life is in the blood. Sprinkling it symbolizes giving life to the altar, making it holy. On all sides, total consecration, protection, and sanctification. Nothing is left outside God's authority. This is the threshold between ordinary space and sacred space. The altar is now set apart for God's service. So, this verse is about making the altar holy and ready for God's service. The priesthood is entering sacred duties, and the altar must be purified with life blood before sacrifices can properly be offered. So, let's see. I'm gonna just tell you what I'm getting from it, because honestly, I was listening to somebody say, like when you, okay, I don't want to repeat that. So, the blood means life. In Hebrew, the life is in blood. Sprinkling it symbolizes giving life to the altar, making it holy. Let's see. I just feel like God is getting you ready for a position in your life, collective. You know, maybe you're getting ready to start a job, or, you know, you're in this phase where there's a new transition that could be happening in your life, and God is getting you ready, getting you geared up. And maybe you could be a nurse, you could be a doctor, you could be an engineer, whatever the case may be. There has to be certain people put in positions that are loving and compassionate, you know, that really are caring. That's what we lack nowadays. You know, some people, they get so used to a position that they become desensitized to other people's feelings, you know. And you never want to be someone who gets desensitized to other people's emotions, you know. So make sure that you are carrying your compassion on you, where you care for people, you know. So with that said, it says the high priestess carried the 12 tribes close to his heart, symbolizing mindful leadership and care of accountability. That's what I said. So energy wise, the collective is being reminded to hold others' needs in mind, okay? Act with integrity and take responsibility for the tribes we are part of, okay? This is talking about your family, your community, the people you work with, your spiritual circles, collective. We cannot be in sacred circles being mean girls or mean men. All right? We cannot be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is like wanting you to freshen up. I'm telling you, if when I start a spiritual circle and I find out anybody in the circle being nasty, fake, and phony, you getting kicked out. You know, I don't even want to kick you out. We just gonna have to work with you and give you love so that you can understand what we're about. Because you kick them out, they're not going to learn. See, this is how we reverse a certain energy where people can embody the energy of love. They have to be more mindful of how they're acting. So you kicking someone out who's fake, you got to show them who they are and then let them know, like, yo, this is what we do here. And someone can either get with it or they not gonna get with it. Because I refuse to be dealing with fake people. I'm just not about to do that shit no more. So if you know, when we start our sacred circle collective, we will, you know, we gonna have to figure out how we gonna, you know, it's just, I know y'all been through a lot when it comes to like a lot of fake people. I've been through a lot. I'm not about fake ass people. Like, I can't do that, you know, and I know you can't either. So yeah. But anyway, the breastplate, it says you are being asked to hold your responsibilities with intention, especially regarding your family, your home, and people you care about. You may feel like you're carrying a lot, but the guidance is carrying it. The guidance is to carry it wisely and deliberately. So you are being invited to protect your space, honor what is sacred to you, and cleanse influences that do not serve you. And that's what I'm talking about. We're not dealing with that fake shit no more, collective. And I mean, you gonna come across it a little bit, but I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to deal with that. Think of this as emotional, energetic housekeeping. So combined, it's a call to step into authority over your life, protect your energy, and to act with integrity while remaining grounded and mindful of others. Right now, the energy is about clarity, protection, and responsibility. So you're in this space where your choices matter. Your boundaries are sacred, collective. Never break your boundaries for nobody. No one deserves that. You've gone through too much to be dealing with fake ass people again. And we're just not letting that in no more. It's over, okay? So with that said, you know, stay in alignment with your energy at all times. And if you can't find people that are like you right now, then just hold it off until God gives you the right people to be around. Because you ain't no time to be desperate. You're not desperate. So you're in a space where choices matter, boundaries are sacred, and tribe, family, home, responsibilities is in your heart. So the collective is feeling a push to honor what matters and clear what doesn't. We're no longer dealing with stressful environment, stressful people, negative people, fake ass people. Nah. So just like the beast plate and just like the breastplate and the altar were made sacred, you're made sacred too, collective, because you've done a lot of work on yourself. So yeah, never let anyone that is not in alignment with you come through like that, collective. No one should be, you should not be easily accessible. You got to make it hard for people. You've done a lot of work. You're like a freaking Louis bag, a Louis Vuitton bag, okay? You are, you know, from what I heard, when you buy a Louis Vuitton bag, I think they have to literally go and get a key and go somewhere to get it or something like that. It's levels to this, and it's levels to you and myself. So when you are dealing with people, you can't just deal with anybody. You are a high vibrational being that can only be around people that are in that light, or at least trying to. Anyone who's trying to ascend, anyone who is would be grateful to be around you, okay? Not saying that everyone is going to be where you are spiritually, because you got to give people grace. But when people mean well, yeah, you let them in. If people don't mean well, you remove them. They don't need to be in your life. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna get one last message for us, and then I'm gonna get going. But yeah, it's time for you to respect yourself, collective. You gotta realize that you gotta be your own bodyguard too. All right, because nobody gonna take care of you like you. And if you just allowing anything to happen to you, listen here, this message is for anyone, everyone. If you're insecure, this message is for you. If you feel like you a nobody, this message is for you. If you feel like you're fake and you want to be a real person, you want to be loving and more, caring, this is messages especially for you. No one is exempt. If you're on this healing journey and you're wanting to do better, and the message sounds a little harsh or hard or cold or whatever, this message is for you especially. No one's exempt. All right? So never feel like you're outcast. Everyone needs healing. Everyone wants to be evolved in their life. So know that and be okay with that. Okay. Most High God, give me some last messages. What do we need to know, Most High? So we got pleasure, and then we have feeling safe. So God is telling you, you protected. Let's see, feeling safe. That's number 4. Number 4 is a number of protection. So it says, it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Goddess declaration, I am safe. It feels safe to be safe. Ashe. And then we got number 11. Ooh, look at that. 411, baby. Come on now. Well, that's like information, right? So let's see, number 11. You are thirsty for more. You are thirsty for more. For more pleasure. You can thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawd. Wait, you are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. Goddess declaration, I feel good to feel good. So some of y'all could be maybe y'all haven't been intimate in a long time or something like that. They saying, God is saying you deserve pleasure. Clarify clarify pleasure, ancestors. Someone's feeling left out of your world. Who is this? This is a king of swords. Someone who wants to first off, this person don't even know how to genuinely love. They're so cold. It's no, I see the Knight of Cups, but that's a cup is minor arcana cards, you know. It's a feeling, but it's like, it's not the feeling. It's not a deep feeling. It's more so, okay, it's a romantic gesture, but someone who's like always thinking on how to do stuff instead of naturally being who they are. You know, see, the thing is, someone has to always be shisty and secretive. You know, they have no type of skills when it comes to like people skills. They lack. Someone always has to move strategically and just recklessly. You know, someone don't know how to act, and they want to be intimate with you. Yeah, this person you walking away from, because the thing is, they wouldn't even know how to they wouldn't know how to please you like that, and it's because they're not, they're not good for you. They're not good for you. This would be the wrong choice. No, you know, even though it's just not, someone's not healed. You know, someone has to heal. So someone feels as if you deserve pleasure from them. Yeah, it could be a air sign, a earth sign, or a water sign. Someone who has some sort of uncomfortable emotion for you. Yeah. Someone has to ground themselves. Someone's not done any healing. Be careful of being intimate with just anybody. You may deserve pleasure, but not just with anybody. You got to protect yourself, your spirit, your body, okay? And until God brings around the right person, then maybe you should just love on yourself, boo. And, you know, love on yourself. Because someone's so envious. Be careful. Someone not feeling good. Someone not feeling good. Okay, so the death card, envy and death, is someone who's envious because there's a chapter that's over. Clarify this envy. Anything we need to look out for? I don't like envy. I don't like envy. So yeah, Knight of Wands. Someone who's heartbroken. Yeah, it's giving me that someone didn't speak up and it's causing a backfire. How someone did you, like whatever they did, they're going through the motions. They're currently withdrawn and alone, thinking a lot. Yeah. Oh well, not saying it like that. Someone has to heal, you know. Yeah. Someone needs to laugh a little more. Stop being so serious. Be more loving and compassionate towards themselves and others. Just focus on you. This is the time to focus on you and do you. Because someone's too worried about other people, about you, and not worried about themselves. Yeah. And with that said, guys, I hope these messages have assisted you in your journey. I'm going to read a little bit of what y'all talking about, child, and then I'm going to get off of here. So, why would I be leaving? I'm happy when I am. I'm happy where I am. The only thing that I'm sick of is people telling me I'm doing magic when I'm not. Cling to God. Amen. Always. I think men should be what women create us for. Just to know what true love feels like through protection, logic, wisdom, strength. But you must nurture you must nurture that which needs patience, submitting life's gift. All right, art kit. I think there's more people around me right now that feel exactly the same way as I do. But I don't know how to express it. What if you found a bag that was priceless? Amen. Have a blessed night. You too, Serenas. Thank you. Thank you too, Brenda, for being here. generates black man, penetrates and destroys gods together. All right, y'all. May ask how to go on after trauma. How do you go on after trauma? First off, it depends on what kind of trauma it is. You might have to see someone. I would say speak to a professional if it's that bad. But if you going through some sort of trauma, I don't know what that could be. But let's just say not you. I'm just gonna speak in general. Let's say you were or no, I'm gonna just say so. Let's just say someone was abused or something like that, or someone has gotten um pregnant or unknowingly, or whatever the case may be. I'm just thinking of like the most painful experiences someone can ever go through. Um, I would say the best thing for you would be to first off cry it out. Um, for me, like if it was me, I would learn how to like. Where do you say pleasure? What do you mean by that? Oh, 1 minute. Hold on. Let me answer Avila's question. After 45 years. Okay. Man. Well, okay. So I would say a long time would be very precious for you right now. Even though people don't like to seclude themselves, it would be more so you doing work on yourself and you listening to videos like this. Um Anyone who has like a trauma and you don't want to like you're anonymous, if you're going through any trauma experiences, you can always put them in the community page and just say, can you speak on topics such as this or this, and we can dig deep into that and find out what the issue is. But if you're going through certain traumas, it would, to me, I would say that burning and releasing, writing down what you've gone through, what you're going through, is very, very important. When I was going through my traumas back in 2018, I'm telling you, I wrote in my journal so much, and I would burn a lot, like burn a lot of notes. And I would be crying. Like I would have, it's kind of like you basically withdrawing from what you've gone through. So it's a lot of crying, a lot of accepting, a lot of having accountability for things that you've gone through. It's time for you to accept what you've gone through. So let's just say maybe it may not have been your fault, but you're still going to have to hold yourself accountable in some ways, and some things may not be your fault, okay? But you're going to have to gain some sort of acceptance in those areas. So you have to look deeply in that. You're going to write down what you've gone through in your life. Write it down, burn it, release it, pray, gain you a connection with the Most High. Watch my videos. These videos are very helpful. They've healed me. People, they like, oh, why you on your phone all the time? But I'm telling you, me listening to these tarot readings have assisted me in my healing, which is why I'm where I am. So people can talk all day, but where I'm at, I would never I would never, choose anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because you could speak to a counselor and they could do the bare minimal. Because the thing is, if you're going to speak to someone, it has to be someone who really cares, first off. Secondly, someone who's going to really dig deep into them issues. People, they claim, even, I don't care like the degree you have, how many big words you know, whatever the case may be, a lot of people are not genuine. A lot of people are judgmental. A lot of people, they don't really care about your issues like that. And even if they do have experience in the mental health business, even though they may have worked there for years, they still have not mastered themselves. And I'm not trying to say it like that, but You have to have someone who's very compassionate, very loving. Okay, so even though I do have a mental health degree, I've not worked in my field since I had the damn degree, child. But I am good at what I do because I care for people. When you care for people, you're able to listen to people's issues and you're able to like work with them without judging. I just been through I've been through so much, so I can understand people on all levels, you know. I understand, bless you, thank you. You're welcome, Aviella. And then when we talk about pleasure, we're talking about sex. Okay? Yes, thank you. Thank you here. You're welcome, love. You are definitely right. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Yeah, we talking about sex when we talk about pleasure. All right, sex. No, but that yeah, that's what it's talking about. But yeah, um, in what way? Listen here, no one needs to talk about that. You know what way? Damn, you still fine. Sheesh. Thank you. Not 45 years. Not 45 years. Not. Um, But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love to you. And if y'all ever like, if y'all going through trauma, we can talk about the trauma. Like, just speak on, like, put your topics down if y'all want to go into it, and we could talk about it. Not six. I don't know what you mean, Abiella. But you we could talk about anything, you know, whatever you want to talk about. Whatever's healing, you know. We're all about healing and becoming our best selves over here. Anyway, with that said, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm not focused on anyone. I do my housework, I do my cleaning, I do my job search, interact with my kids, and then my free time I come on here. Okay, Blender, that's what's up. I tried to post my art to your community. Oh, post it. Post it. It should be up for everyone. You should be able to post it. We'll love to see your art. But guys, I'm getting out of here. Talk to y'all later. Peace and love to you all. Thank y'all. Okay. I have music too. Okay, post your stuff. People would like to hear it. As long as it's clean and good. Peace, y'all. Peace, everybody.